Hey, what's going on, Clashers? It's Childish checking back in with you guys for the fourth installment of the Learn from My Mistakes series. Uh, it's basically a series dedicated to watching me fail horribly, so hopefully you guys like it. Nah, uh, let's see. Where do we start out with? I got a couple different replays for you. This is gonna kind of be like, I guess you can say, a sneak peek to the next series, which I'll talk about briefly, with regards to farming, especially for Tier 9 players. There's a pretty big gap between Tier 7 and Tier 8 farming as far as the amount of loot you can find on a regular basis, but it gets even worse going up to Tier 9, or Town Hall level 9, as you can guess. So that being said, I wanted to try to find different ways of basically farming, which was farming a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, which was the reason for the Barb Archer combo series. And if you haven't checked that out, that's on the website, Tearing It Up with Tier 1 Troops. And the cook time for that was about 21, 22 minutes, more or less, give or take how many units I used. Works pretty good. But, I'm never happy with anything I start out, always trying to look for the quicker way. And so the next series is going to be dedicated to basically troop compositions without wall breakers, utilizing troop compositions, getting the job done without the use of wall breakers, because obviously wall breakers is the bulk of a lot of people's cook times, and believe it or not, people can get the job done even without it. And of course, the video goes into it a little bit more, but I'll just show you the replays here, because obviously with these particular replays, I made mistakes, but still got more or less what I wanted to get done. So first one's going to be on the bottom here, the one with the Barb, Archer, and Goblin combo. The focus was the DE, obviously, and I got it. But as you might have guessed, I messed it up completely, or could have messed it up completely, but probably could have gotten more. But made a few mistakes there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this replay. Town Hall level 9, going to be coming in from the southwest. I have, let's see, one mortar down, and I'm taking out this mortar up here, just because I don't have any wall breaker, so it's going to be a little bit hard to get to the core. So I'm going to take out that mortar right there, take out the AQ. I believe I already checked for CC troops there, but if I didn't, I probably failed on that too. I thought I sent one barb up there, but just going to start out with here with a nice spread of barb and archers, nothing too crazy. Want to clear out the buildings so that when I find my wall of that I'm going to be breaking in, I'm going to go ahead and have them sent there. So here's the first mistake for people using this type of setup. When you send your units in to go ahead and break the wall and send the barbarians to follow, you definitely want to find a wall that you can break that's not in the way of the wizard tower. Obviously, I lost about 20% of my troops there. So after it was said, I deployed the rage at a perfect location to cover two sets of walls, hoping to break through both, but as you can see, I didn't clear out all the outside buildings, so I lost a lot of my troops to the outsides, and still was able to get the DE that I wanted, because I had a few archers in there to finish up, and the expos distracted by the king. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. There wasn't too much more to grab. Again, the big mistake being that I had the units just a little bit too close to the Wiz Tower, and I lost a lot of troops to begin with. So as you will see in the next video coming up, And it's going to be explained quite a bit in the new series. But with a no wall breaker setup, after you clear those initial buildings, your barbarian will basically go to the closest thing available. One of the things that I did notice when making this is that they, when playing around with these setups, is that they once a wall is damaged, if you send the barbarians to the more or less, in a straight line coming from that point that's a wall that's damaged, they will all go to that wall that's damaged because they'll look for the wall that's being worked on the most. So this one here is a nice fail. I find that it's pretty common a lot for people to forget the CC troops. I don't know what happened this particular raid, but I completely like just spaced off the CC troops. But it was pretty funny. So yeah, clearing out the outside so I can send the units in. Send a few barbarians kind of wherever, and then send the archers behind it. After those are sent, then I send my line of barbarians to start making the gap in the wall. As you can see, all the troops are getting kind of funneled between the middle and the troops and their CC troops, and now their CC troops got all my units targeted in the middle. I'm worried about that splash, and I see that I'm trying to break in that second layer over here, so I place a rage in a perfect location, able to take out those troops as well as cover the wall here, as you can see, that just broke through, to have my units break through it quicker and get to resources faster. So that being said, it's a huge fail on my part. But I think the key point to take out from this one is, as far as remember to take out the C2 troops, is that if you're using a setup such as this and you want to, utilize rage, don't just click the rage and drop it as quick as you can. Look at a position that you can, when you deploy it, not only do you get the most out of your units, but you put it in a position that allows you to utilize it, at the maximum you can. In that particular position, I knew where the barbarians were going to attack and break through the wall, and so I wanted to get both usage of the units that were on the south side there, taking out their CC troops, as well as the usage for the barbarians on the northern side there to take out the wall and break through it. So I ended up coming out with about 300k total resources. I didn't get the DE, but really wasn't too concerned because at this time that I was making this clip, I was pretty much in a WTF kind of mode because I just couldn't believe that I forgot about the CC troops. I think that was like the second or third raid I did that. So I think that's pretty much it. Looks like this combination is still not ready, so we'll have to wait on that. But that's pretty much it for the replays, guys. Hope you can learn from my mistakes on that one. They're pretty common ones, but I'll try to post more vids when I get different types of mistakes, so you guys are not listening to the same thing over and over. But other than that, take care, and we'll see you next time.